During a Yahoo Finance episode, Michael Pachter came on and said that Sony overpaid for Bungie. Is he right? Is he onto something? I want to talk about it in today's little video. Thank you so much for watching my content. I really appreciate it. If you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to know when these videos go live. And if you like this video, please hit that like button because it will help the channel grow. Okay, so what happened? Michael Pachter, a known analyst in the gaming community, went on Yahoo Finance and said the following. He said that this is crazy talk, referencing the $3.6 billion purchase. And just to compare and contrast, EA bought Respawn about 3 to 4 years ago for about $700 million with 400 developers. And those guys generate $700 million a year in revenue. Bungie does about $200 million in revenue, so I think Sony vastly overpaid. I think this was a statement that we're not going to let Microsoft get ahead of us, so we'll just buy something out of desperation. It's not really a deal that makes a whole lot of sense to me. That was via Yahoo Finance, and that was Michael Pachter. I just don't agree with Pachter on this one. And the fact that he used words like desperation, it's not Sony. Why would Sony be in a position of desperation in this scenario? I don't think that's true. And I think Bungie, whoever ends up buying them, offers a tremendous value to whatever company they end up working for. I was actually kind of surprised to hear somebody like Pachter say something like that, because it's almost emotional in his statement. He also elaborates that Bungie went for $4 million per developer. So what did Sony actually get in this purchase, right? We're learning more as the news comes out. We know that they're going to work with Sony on the Destiny franchise. And what does that mean? That means movies and television. Bungie, for a long time, has been talking about their goals of getting into the movie and television space and being able to expand the Destiny universe beyond the game. We haven't really seen any anime, we haven't seen any cartoons or full-fledged live-action movies beyond the trailers that they have created, with television shows, like The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, even the Halo Paramount series about to launch, to mostly a lot of fanfare anyway. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens with the Destiny franchise. Now, Destiny has been ongoing. I don't know why my trailer's not playing. Come on, trailer. You can do it. There you go. Destiny has launched to a lot of fanfare, and they've really nailed the shared world shooter and its ability to tell a great story over multiple seasons, right? Anybody who's playing Destiny really enjoys the story. And Bungie's going to be able to utilize Bungie's knowledge to, as we know now, build 10 live service type games similar to Destiny in scale. Imagine a game like the one a lot of people brought up is Resistance. Imagine a game like Resistance that has a great story, that has quarterly major story beats that you're able to go through. And if you look at a company like EA, who tried to launch Anthem, which still made them money in the long end, Sony was left with an option. They can make the next Anthem, or they can hire the one company that has done it right and have them teach their teams, who they want to be making live service games, how to do it correctly. I think Destiny is one of the best examples of a live service game that, honestly, it had a rocky start. The storytelling wasn't absolutely spectacular in the beginning, and they've really hit a sweet spot with what they're doing. Witch Queen is right around the corner. They have these major story expansions with Lightfall, for example, coming down the road. We know what's going to happen with Bungie. They have cool weapons. They have incentives for you to chase. And Sony has been clear that they're very happy with the games that they do create, but they want to do more for their audience, which is awesome to hear. They want to make more live service games, more live service type games, as they already have the narrative thing on lock, right? Open world with Spider-Man is doing great. They just want to offer more than they already are, and I think that is a wonderful thing. So Was this a move out of desperation? I disagree. I don't think it's desperation. I don't think you plan something for 5 months, and it just doesn't make sense to me that they would be desperate when a deal takes that long and they could pull out at any point, right? This would be, if this was reactionary, this would be a reaction to the Bethesda thing that happened last year, and not necessarily the Activision thing, which happened like a week ago. It's impossible for that to happen. Yeah, so the tech that built Destiny, sure, they do 200 million in revenue per year, but that's every year like clockwork. They have this live service game that everybody is talking about. It's constantly, even right now when nothing is happening, it's in the top 10 on Steam. That is one platform. That does not include Xbox. That does not include PlayStation. And that doesn't include any sort of the cloud device options like what it's on Stadia, right? So to deny that Destiny has been profitable, that it does well, and to imply that Sony doesn't know what they're doing, okay, like maybe they overpaid, but it's going to pay back in dividends when they launch 10 great, amazing live service games. Like I said, the console war is dead. This is about a war for content. John Davidson over at IGN wrote an amazing article about this. It's not about the box anymore, everybody. This is about your time. And everybody wants to compete for your time by making the best properties available. Microsoft is playing catch up. That's why they're buying all these companies and making things exclusive, right? Because they need your time, and they just didn't have the IPs to do it. And they learned their lesson from, I don't know, what was it? The original Xbox One era, where a lot of their partnerships just sort of fell apart. They are buying these companies, they're leaving them alone to create their magic, and I think Microsoft's going to have a great year. Sony already has content figured out. Sony's going to have an amazing year, and buying a company like Bungie, I think it's a really smart, a really amazing partnership. I'd love to hear what you think, so let me know in the comments below. Let me just check my notes and see. Oh, yeah. So here's a quote actually from Jim Ryan and Hiroki Totoki. Our studios will learn from Bungie. That is a strong wish we have. The Bungie side is willing to work closely with us. And Sony is offering $1.2 billion to keep employees at the company after the buyout. Payouts are going to be over multiple years, $792 million in deferred incentive payments in the first 2 years after the deal ends. So talent is not going anywhere. When you're working at Bungie and you're like, oh, so I got to stay here 5 years and I got $1 million. Yeah, okay, I'll stay. Somebody broke it down, and I think it's like $1 million per person or something. It's nuts. So pretty incredible stuff. Well, let me know what you think. And in the meantime, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell to know when these videos go live. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, you can consider becoming a member. Memberships are turned on. Thank you so much to all of the members. If you would like to do that, you can click that join button right down there. I promise to fix my B-roll issue at some point. Thank you to all the members again. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody.